Now at 6, the race to become Oakland's next mayor is neck and neck. A new poll by the Oakland Chamber of Commerce finds council members Lauren Taylor and Cheng Dao leading the pack with nearly the same amount of support. Former city council member Ignacio de la Fuente is coming in third. Good evening, everybody. I'm Pam Moore.
And I'm Justine Waldman. Ken Wayne is off tonight. And as KRON 4's Dan Kerman reports right now, since Oakland does not have runoffs, instead has ranked choice voting, political analysts say it could end up being a battle of second choice votes.
A new poll finds Oakland City Council members Lauren Taylor and Cheng Dao in an extremely tight race for mayor. The Oakland Chamber of Commerce poll finds of the 604 residents surveyed, Taylor and Dao are neck and neck, both receiving about 34% support over first, second, and third choices.
It's going to come down to, between now and the next 20 days, is going to be how voters feel really about where they are and what these candidates represent to them in terms of what they hope they'll be able to do in City Hall. But I don't think any of them have high hopes anything will actually change radically over the next year or so, especially with the economy being the way it is.
Running third in the mayoral poll is former council member Ignacio de la Fuente, who experts say you can't count out because Oakland uses ranked choice voting.
With ranked choice voting, the literal history of the Bay Area is littered with people who finished first in the first round, but then went on to lose because the person who finished second was a higher ranked choice for all the people who dropped out early. So it's too early to say who's going to win.
Ranked choice voting played the deciding role in Oakland's 2010 mayoral election. While in the initial count, former state senator Don Parada had 11,000 more first-place votes than then councilmember Gene Kwan, he didn't have more than half the vote, which is needed to win. When second and third choice votes were counted, Kwan had more than half the vote with a 2,000 vote lead and emerged victorious. That's why political analysts say the next 3 weeks will not only be filled with campaigning for the people's vote, but also to see who other candidates will endorse as a second choice.
I imagine that there's going to be a lot of deal making going on between now and the next 3 weeks to try and get people to sort of decide who's going to be their second choice of the three front runners.
Dan Kerman, KRON 4 News.